I really wanted to try this super popular low-carb pumpkin cheesecake, and since I have a lot of pumpkins and cottage cheese now, waiting to be used, let's give it a try and see if I finally get a delicious, guilt-free cheesecake I can eat as much as I want. To make this pumpkin cheesecake, you need 2 cups of pecans, walnuts, or any type of nuts will work really. Put the nuts in a food processor. Add 2 tablespoons of butter, and then add 2 tablespoons of monk fruit sweetener. And pulse until the mixture is crumbly and sticks together, as you can see here. Next, take a springform pan and pour the nut crust into the pan. Spread it evenly in the pan, and then use the bottom of a cup to press the mixture firmly into the bottom, as you can see me doing here. Now, bake the crust in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Next, to make the pumpkin cheesecake filling, you will need 16 ounces of cream cheese and 1 cup of cottage cheese. Blend them together until the mixture is smooth and creamy, with no lumps remaining. Now, add the pumpkin puree and blend until everything is mixed together and you have a nice smooth yellow filling, as you can see here. Pour the filling into a large mixing bowl and add 1 cup of monk fruit sweetener and 6 eggs, and also 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Then, using an electric mixer, mix everything together until well combined and smooth. Pour the filling on top of the nut base. It does seem really runny, so let's see how it will settle when we bake it. So let's bake the cheesecake in the preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius for 50 to 60 minutes. Although the filling looked runny, it seems to firm up nicely while baking. Once the edges are set and the center is slightly puffed with just a slight jiggle, remove it and cool in the pan for about an hour. Then, the recipe says to refrigerate for at least 4 hours or overnight to fully set. Now, once the cheesecake has cooled, whip some heavy cream until stiff peaks form, as you can see here. Then, spread the whipped cream over the top of the cheesecake, making sure to create a nice, even layer for that perfect presentation. For an extra touch, sprinkle some cinnamon on top. It not only adds flavor, but also a lovely aroma that complements the pumpkin perfectly. I would say this pumpkin cheesecake is a solid 8 out of 10. It has a healthier twist, which is great, but I still find it hard to compete with a traditional cheesecake. The cottage cheese and pumpkin add an interesting texture and make it feel a bit lighter, but I do miss that creamy, sugary richness. Overall, this pumpkin cheesecake is a good option for a guilt-free treat, especially if you are craving something sweet during the fall. If you are looking for something a bit lighter, I recently made this super easy flourless, sugar-free cake that turned out really well. It is super healthy and so nutritious you could eat it for breakfast. So if you want to try something different, definitely check it out. This cake is a dream cake for anyone who is on a diet.